Here's the first pitch to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1 home
is a low changeup that's laid off.
hit high and deep to right center. Pollock giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Barnes moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's C.J. Cron now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First offering on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Popped him up. Home is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Seager isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Jock Peterson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Nothing in 2, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that digging in, Eddie Rosario. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
On the ground to the left side. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the... In now, Chris Taylor. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to the bullpen or not.
Alex Verdugo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Snatched into midair at first base for out number 2. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Tyler Austin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tyler Austin.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Muncy gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Swing and a looper to left. Peterson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In there, strike one. A pause and the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. So striding forward now, Joe Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Jansen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jansen comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Line hard to center field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well,
Now
you can
batting.
see what happens
The
here.
left fielder,
He's so focused
Eddie
on lining up to make his throw
Rosario.
that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Max Kepler will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario,
26.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Hot shot toward third, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and to score as the runner from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batting.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
The 1-0. Shot to third, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Now batting.
You know,
Number
D-Row, in
64.
today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen.
Your
I don't think a guy
attention, please.
throws under 97
Now,
miles
for
an
the
hour
Dodgers.
with sinking cut.
Number
That is
58.
unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ross Stripling
Play.
takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Williams Astudillo is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. The 0-1. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Rosario on second. Scope is over at first with one away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Your
Marwin
attention,
Gonzalez
please.
will be called
Pitching
upon here
for
to hit
Minnesota.
with the game on the line.
Number 9. Marwin Gonzalez.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Here's
the 0-2. Back up the middle. He's got it. throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired.
Ladies
Max
and gentlemen,
Kepler will stay
your
in the ball
attention,
game as
please.
he'll take over at first
This change
base.
for the Twins. Now playing first base. Number 26, Max Kepler. Your
Blake
attention,
Parker
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching, and
pitching for
best
the
case
Twins.
scenario for him is to
Number
push this
38,
one into extra innings.
Blake Parker.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez,
left fielder,
as he'll get his first
Kike
opportunity in this one. No balls and one
Hernandez.
strike. Line to the right side, but foul. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
So he
batting,
got him swinging.
right fielder,
Kike Hernandez
AJ.
becomes out number 2 in the
All
bottom
right.
of the ninth. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strike. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting. The right
Standing
fielder.
in, Nelson Cruz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Matt Kepler.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Buxton at third, Polanco at second, Sano at first, 1 gone. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch to short, backhanded, one there, relay to first in time, and just like that the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
The third baseman.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.